Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your reading for the period covering June 11th through 24th, 2024. This is a reading if you're Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising, or have another significant Capricorn placement in your chart. If you're new to this channel, welcome, it's good to have you, and if you're returning, welcome back. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. I do a live stream every Monday on Instagram, on my transition.life.coaching Instagram account, Instagram feed, and I upload those to YouTube. So daily you will see a Morning Coffee with Breege upload on this channel as well. If you would actually like to watch it live, I do have the links to both my website for all of my services and my social media down in the description box below. Okay, so let's get to your reading. I do this according to the 12 houses of astrology. So I tell you what the house position means, and then I will tell you what the cards mean within that position. Okay, so first house. Okay, so we have Aries energy. This is your personality, how you present yourself to the world, how other people see you. Okay, now we've got Sirius with the Prince of Discs. So yeah, somebody is definitely focused on their physical appearance right now. Maybe diet, exercise, getting into shape somehow. Definitely a strong physical sense here, because Sirius is definitely about being physically active. And as we can see with this Prince of Discs, he's also somebody who is associated with being physically active. It's so strong Taurus energy here. Very, very grounded. Now, of course, Sirius has to do with both mental and physical exertion. So sometimes this is also about mental exercise, trying to think about things in a new way, maybe thinking about material things in a new way. But yeah, definitely I feel a strong energy here of someone who is trying to improve their physical appearance and maybe their health at the same time. The second house, I have Taurus energy. So this is about finances primarily, and we have Nephthys with the Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like, okay, Six of Wands is a card of victory. Okay, it says victory right at the bottom here. And this is a card of leadership. This is a card of people being recognized for things, achieving a goal, achieving success. So this is actually a really good omen for finances. With Nephthys, though, this could be something that has not happened yet. Like there could be a success that's just around the corner. With this particular card, if we're looking at timing, it's potential that something could be happening in 6 weeks, but that doesn't have to be, it isn't necessarily the case, okay? But yeah, there's definitely this sense that you are waiting for something to happen, waiting for your ship to come in, so to speak. And certainly this does seem to indicate that that is going to be happening for you. So yeah, so if your finances, if you've got some areas of concern, certainly success is not far off. Although, of course, Nephthys, I should say, after giving a time frame on that, it does mean not yet, but sometimes it also means, well, we're not going to tell you yet. So keep that in mind as well. Third house is Gemini energy, and Gemini is about communications and messages. It can be about self-employment if you are self-employed. It can also be about sibling relationships, brother-sister relationships. And it can also be about travel, but just short distance travel, not long-term travel, or I shouldn't say long-term, long distance. Okay, so the cards we have here are the Sphinx card and the Eight of Pentacles. So definitely there's a sense of hard work here. If you are in your own business, you are definitely putting the legwork in, getting things done. The eights in the Pentacles definitely are higher up in the equation, so there could be some material success coming in as a result of this. But again, we have this idea of sitting back, being patient, and waiting. So I still feel like you're waiting for something, Capricorn. Like you're waiting you're either waiting for a message or you're waiting for an opportunity. There's something here that you're waiting for, and this does seem to be connected to potentially to work, or this could be something in response to work that you're doing right now. And again, whether or not this has to do with a brother or sister, it might. I mean, again, that's going to be very individual to someone. It's not out of the question in this house, but I feel more like this is messages that you're waiting for about work that you've done. And so we're seeing it in two places here. We're seeing this idea that there's some kind of work, something from which you expect a financial return, and it's still telling you to just kind of wait and see what's going to happen here. Okay, fourth house, Cancer energy. This has to do with the home and with the family. So it could be with your physical home, your sense of being at home, or your sense of security. It can have to, family, ancestral roots. The mother in particular is associated with the fourth house. Now we have Crook and Flail with the Nine of Discs. So again, this is financial independence and success when we see the Nine of Discs. And this is also, this is definitely a card of independence. So this is money that's yours, that you earn on your own, rather than money that maybe comes, say, from somebody else. Maybe this is money. The fact that we see this legal card here, I don't know if that means that there's money connected to maybe coming in from the sale of a home, or connected to some legal thing connected to family. Sometimes this can be a legacy for certain people or something like that. Or just other monies that, sometimes families that have money will gift to each other. But there definitely seems to be something legal here connected to money, or connected to an increase in your finances. So whether this has to do with your home, buying or selling a home, or whether this has to do with, something coming from your family, I don't know. Take it as it resonates for you here, but I feel like we have this Crook and Flail energy there's a strong legal feel to it. The other possibility too here is that you could have somebody coming in who's an expert. But I don't know. The fact that this is showing up in the area of the home, it could be a lawyer or it could be somebody else who's coming in to deal with finances. But whatever's going on here, whoever this person is, or whether or not this is just you being recognized for something, or you getting a raise in status of some kind, this is definitely about monies that are connected to either to your house or to a family situation. So like I said, it might be different for everybody, but take it as it resonates. Fifth house, Leo energy, creativity, children, love affairs. And again, it's obviously not going to be all three of those things, but whichever applies for you here. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords with water. So, okay, Four of Swords shows up when we need a timeout. This can be the card of healing from sickness. So it's possible that you could have a child or maybe a loved one who maybe has been sick. That is possible. And the healing doesn't have to be physical. The healing could also be emotional, because water is very strongly emotional here. So it's quite possible that you have a situation with somebody where emotional healing is going on, and that things are, they're unfixed right now. But because water is kind of like, it could go this way or that way, but there's definitely a sense that there is movement or change that's going to be coming. But there's an ebb and a flow with this. So there may be a situation where, again, where somebody's healing or maybe just needs some time to themselves. And whether this has to do with a child or whether this has to do with a love affair, again, it'll be different for everybody. This can also have to do with the creative project. There could be taking time out to connect with how you're feeling about something. Sometimes there's a need to retreat or get close to water. That's also a possibility for some people, that it would be a good idea to take some time near the element of water, so that you can sort of calm the mind and listen to your own flow with regard to something, or your own thoughts. Okay, sixth house, Virgo energy. Virgo is health and healing. It's worry and anxiety, and it can also have to do with jobs. Okay, now this is interesting. We have Hathor with the Six of Pentacles. So this is interesting. Oh, okay, remembering what we said over here about about wanting to improve physical appearance. This Hathor in the health house often has to do with diet, nutrition, and the way that we're eating. Okay, so there may be a focus on food right now and what you're eating. Now, with the Six of Pentacles here, this usually indicates somebody. This is a situation where either you're giving charity to somebody, or giving some kind of assistance or support, or somebody is supporting you. So maybe some of you are working with a personal trainer or something like that, somebody who's going to try to help you meet your goals. That is possible here. If this has to do with work and not with your personal health, then there's strong Virgo energy with this one. This one is Moon in Taurus. Okay, so there's very strong Earth energy here. So there could be you could be in a position in a job where you are very organized, you are very efficient. Maybe other people are coming to you and using your resources or trying to give you help. Sometimes this is a situation too where you may have somebody who is helping you out financially. That's a possibility here as well, possibly a female. But take it as it resonates here. I feel like, and you've got the sixes, you've got 2 6s here, and you've got the 6 over here. So yeah, I just feel like there's something connected to, and I don't know if this has to do with the kind of fitness goals that you have. I don't know whether this has to do with a job or a financial goal, but the number 6 is definitely showing up very strongly connected to both. So if this has to do with a job, the number 6 is important here. But I don't know, it might be a situation where this, like I said, if this isn't another person, if this is you, then you are definitely someone very efficient and organized, but you need to be careful that you're not giving too much to other people, I think, in this particular situation. Okay, 7th house, Libra energy. Libra is about relationships, so legal partnerships. So it could be marriages, it could be a business partnership, anything contractual, something that is a little bit more legal in nature. Okay, and we have the Art card, which is also known as Temperance, with the wing disc. So, okay, this could indicate a very successful partner or a successful partnership. Now, Art is connected with Sagittarius, so it could be somebody who has Sagittarius energy, but it could also just be the fact that we see 2 opposites here. You see like fire and water coming together here. That could literally be what it is. It could be, well, you're an Earth sign, but you could have this could be, if you have strong fire or water in your chart, somebody who's the opposite could be coming into your life. That is not impossible here. Sometimes the fact that it is the Art card, it could be somebody who is an artist, literally, or a creative person, which might explain why you have somebody who might need a timeout down here if this does have to do with a love affair. But there definitely seems to be this idea of the blending of opposites, or a situation where you don't have to try too hard. I mean, I feel like things are just going to come to you. There's definitely a balanced situation, and there's definitely this idea of success here. So yeah, so this could be referring to a specific person who is your partner, or if you are looking for a partner, this could be their qualities, or if you have somebody in mind that meets these criteria, then I feel like this would be an indication of a harmonious relationship that will overcome any obstacles that it's facing. Okay, so now we have the 8th house. This is Scorpio energy. Scorpio has to do with transformation, so beginnings and endings. Sometimes has to do with joint finances as well. And wow, we have Urias with the 10 of Cups. This is really good. There's going to be some unexpected changes coming in that are going to bring about the granting of your wishes. Now, 10 of Cups can have strong family energy attached to it, or at least very strong community aspect, whether it's your literal family or not. It could be your figurative family, and or whoever counts as your family for you. And yeah, I mean, but when Urias comes up, it literally means something coming out of the blue. So I feel like, whatever's going on right now, I mean, yeah, again, I feel like you're over here, you're looking at this sense of waiting for something. You're waiting for your wishes to come true. And this is saying they're going to come, this is going to come, but it's not going to come in a way that you're expecting. Whatever you're kind of standing and watching and looking for, it's going to take you by surprise. It's going to sneak up on you some other way. But it is going to be the successful completion of something. This is complete emotional satisfaction. This is being emotionally satisfied in a community. This is the granting of wishes. So yeah, this looks very, very good. It looks like you're in for some pleasant surprises. And maybe you'll have one unpleasant one. We do have in the 9th house, this is Sagittarius energy. This is expansion, Jupiter energy, long distance travel, higher education institutions. It can have to do with spirituality and faith. And so, and institutions connected with that. And also potentially with legal matters and also with your sense of freedom. Okay. So we have the Tower with Thoth. The Tower is, this is the shock waves that come through. This is a false structure that's being broken down. Now, with Thoth, there's a couple of possibilities here. Thoth could be indicating something karmic that's going on. This could have to do with a legal matter, potentially. This could be some shock coming in. Maybe there's going to be, the fact that I see legal things down here, I don't know. There could just be something that's coming in that kind of catches you off guard again, or takes you by surprise. However, the Tower has to do with things being torn down so they can be restructured based on truth. Now, from everything else I'm seeing here, okay, I don't feel like this means that your life is about to become a catastrophe and fall apart. Everything actually looks good. This is something happening at a distance, so I feel like this may actually even be a certain person or situation, maybe somebody else who's at a distance. Maybe there's going to be some kind of something falling apart, and then there's going to be this restructuring, and that this is happening in its right time, because Thoth has to do with timing. And so I feel like, something's going to be falling apart, and it's going to be falling apart at a time that is going to be, I know this sounds weird to say it this way, but I almost feel like some of the stuff that's going on here that's going to be good for you is going to be predicated on something falling apart somewhere else. And once that thing falls apart, and whatever's happening, it's happening because it's the karma, or it's the time. It's just the thing that's going to happen. Once this happens, you have to understand that whatever it is, it's happening because it's supposed to at that point in time. Like there's just something about it that, this is the time when this structure needs to be torn down. So this could be about somebody's beliefs. This could be about, this could have to do with school or education or something people have learned. Maybe somebody's going to learn something that's going to tear things apart for them. But whatever it is, this is all happening. I feel like with Thoth, there's something that, this is almost something that has to happen. There's almost a necessity to this when this comes up. But whatever it is, it's going to lead to this liberating all of this other energy. So I don't think this is bad. So this is either dealing with somebody at a distance. Maybe you'll take a trip and something will happen. I don't know, but there's something connected to this Jupiter energy that's going to be a bit of a shock. It's almost like Uranus and Jupiter together. And and so when you have that shock factor that's going to come in, and remember, we are seeing some unexpected things. So it could be that something that initially appears to be something of a catastrophe actually turns out to be the thing that grants your wishes or gives you what you want. Yeah, that's very interesting, and I think that's going to mean different things for different people, but it's connected with that idea of being at a distance, far away, or it can have to do with something that is, there's some kind of a breakdown of a belief structure, or learning something that's going to make you see things very, very differently. Okay, the Tower is not always a negative, and it's surrounded by all these cards that are actually incredibly, incredibly positive. So I just think that, once this restructuring takes place, all the good stuff's going to follow. 10th house, this is Capricorn energy, your own energy. So this is fame, reputation, career, can also be father energy. Okay, so we have Isis with the Princess of Cups, which is actually the same as the Page of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a career, working in counseling or a healing profession or something like that. That there's definitely a strong healing vibe to this. Both of these cards have to do with compassion, care, and vulnerability. So I don't know, whatever this is, that's what I mean. I feel like this is some kind of work that involves being compassionate to somebody else, or, sometimes there's like a very strong motherly vibe to Isis. So there's this idea of opening your heart in a particular situation, or opening yourself up to being vulnerable in a particular situation. There's also this idea of patient perseverance, that you will achieve your goals, but you will through being patient, through being compassionate, and again through being, the word vulnerable keeps coming into my mind. So I feel like you need to be open to success and failure. Like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Like just don't close yourself off. Really what I'm saying is not that you're going to fail, but close yourself off. Don't close yourself off because you're afraid that something might fail. Okay, that's what that's really about. So yeah, I feel like there's a situation here. It's either the type of work you're doing, or it's just simply pointing to a situation where you are going to gain by showing compassion and by opening yourself up. Okay, 11th house. This is Aquarius energy. This is friendships. This is your social networks, your goals, your hopes and wishes, what your destiny is. Okay, we've got air with the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords, now this is the science card in this particular deck, and it often has to do with seeing things as they really are rather than how we want them to be. However, Six of Swords is also has to do with travel, and it often shows a boat with people traveling across water. And I feel like there's a strong, I mean, certainly there's a movement away from anxiety with this card, but with the air card here, I feel like there may be some literal travel going on here. Literally traveling, literally meeting new people, because this is a card of friendship as well in the house of friendship. So I feel like you're expanding your network, you're moving away from anxiety, and you in fact might literally be moving somewhere. The fact that I'm seeing the tower here, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, this could be that something is happening here that is going to, something where I feel like you're going to be called to be compassionate, and this is going to end up opening up horizons for you. I mean, travel seems to be strongly indicated, or this may be connected with your destiny or with what you're trying to accomplish right now. But yeah, definitely a sense here of movement and change coming in, and of expanding your social circle. Okay, 12th house, Pisces energy. Now, Pisces is the house of what they call the house of self-undoing. It's the one where we may be plagued with fears or doubts, or we may be repressing certain thoughts, or these are the things where we have our concerns that maybe we don't share with other people, but that could potentially sabotage us. But we have Lotus and the Sun here. So this is definitely like, don't worry, and this is showing very positive energy, a lot of clarity. The fact that we're seeing that here, and we're seeing the Ten of Pentacles over here in the 8th house, I mean, I just feel like for some of you, like spiritually, this is great news. This is just like, being able to calm the mind, being able to see things clearly, being able to see your way through obstacles. I mean, the Sun card, this is like our winged disc card over here. I mean, this is the Sun disc also. The Sun is just really shining on you right now, Capricorn, both financially, in terms of a lot of your goals. Like I said, it's just there's something that needs to break down over here, but I don't know. I just feel like you are, in other words, if you're concerned right now about peace of mind and about clarity, it's definitely something you're going to get. There's the changes that are coming in are going to really shift things in a very, very positive way for you. I think this is all really good. This can also indicate clarity if you've intuitive clarity as well, because this tends to be the house of this is a very, very strongly intuitive house. So I feel like this could just be that this clarity may not even come through just your rational mind over here. It may actually be coming more through your something in your senses just telling you that everything's going to be okay. Overall, you have the Twins with the Knight of Cups. Now, Knight of Cups is invitations, okay? And with the Twins, sometimes this is an invitation to love. So for some of you, or it could be an invitation to a love relationship, or perhaps you're going to be working with others or partnering with others to, there'll be some kind of an invitation or an offer that's coming in from somebody. Now, whether or not this is a romantic thing, cups often can imply something romantic, or just connected to something that's really appealing to you. Either way, I mean, there definitely seems to be the idea that there's going to be the influence of another person here. So whether this person is a family member, whether this is a lover, whether this is a spouse, whether this is a friend, a business associate, whatever it is, there's some kind of an offer coming in. And I feel like, there's going to be something that's breaking down this structure here. There's going to be something you learn. That's, again, this is Uranus and Jupiter energy here. So there could be some surprises, but the fact that it's in Jupiter, I feel like these are things happening at the right time, and that whatever this is, whatever this tower is breaking down, it's something that's been in your way. And now you are going to see opportunities coming in and connections with others. So let's do a Moonology card for you. So what does Capricorn need to know? For the period of June 11th to 24th. We already got cards that flew out. Wow. Okay. So we have two cards. The energy is gaining momentum, and show the world the real you. This is the waxing moon card. So yeah, energy is gaining momentum, and that really does fit in with this idea here that something is coming, but it's not quite here yet. So you are definitely moving towards your goals, towards manifesting what you want. And show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, this is definitely about being authentic here. This is not about, you don't want to be in a space where you are trying to, you know, appease somebody else or try to be a version of you that's not you. I feel somebody like maybe that's this Princess of Cups and the Isis card up here in the 10th house, like being vulnerable, being open, allowing people to see who you are. I feel like your successes didn't definitely come through that. And so, yeah. And sometimes this can come up too with Aquarian energy when we might need to detach a little bit from a situation as well. So sometimes there's a sense that maybe if you're feeling too emotionally involved, or perhaps, you know, too either trying to control a situation too much, or maybe feeling too anxious about a particular situation, this might be saying that, you know, take a step back from it a little bit as well. But yeah, but don't be afraid to show the real world the real you, because that's going to be the thing that I think is going to be key here to you being successful, not by trying to do it someone else's way or trying to be somebody else. So I hope that reading was helpful, Capricorn. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time towards the end of June. Take care.